Hello Gemini, and welcome to your general reading for June 2025. If you just found my channel, welcome Gemini, and thanks for being here. What is it that needs to come through for Gemini Spirit regarding this energy? Feast of Plenty, Choices and Their Consequences. Now that's an interesting card. Everything we do and everything we put our energy into, we hope to have a certain outcome. We hope to achieve a thing or two. Maybe there's been somewhat of a personal sacrifice that was unintended. Okay, wow. Vanishing Mirror, Ego Sublimation. Root Girl, the Disowned Self. My goodness. I think you're rediscovering who you are on a really deep level. Drifter, I love this. And I just heard, all who wander are not lost. I love that saying. You know, there is a bit of self-discovery happening here. Wow, what an interesting choice of decks. And it just feels like it's telling such a big story. So, Gemini, whether you feel like, gosh, I've lost time, or wow, my kids are older, look at that. Oh, yeah, there's something about like, I don't want to miss out anymore. I'm going to keep that out. It's a reminder. Okay, so what's playing out for you? I'm actually feeling like getting a couple more oracle cards before we look at the tarot. Loyal Heart, go the distance. The cards are being a little awkward. Okay, there we go. What is it that Gemini is focused on or needs to be focused on at this point in time? I just heard somebody say, I forgot how to have fun. Bottom of the deck, exchanging gifts. Some of you are thinking your employer just sucks you dry, or work you do sucks you dry. And you're like, okay, what am I getting out of this? And money's great, but it's not everything. Oh my word. And I flip this over and boom, all that glitters. It's not everything. Go the distance. You could be thinking about, a vacation, travel, something fun to do. All right, let's take a look at what's playing out. I mean, maybe there's a surprise in here for you. I don't know. What is playing out regarding this big epiphany Gemini's having? What is playing out? Have some fun. Three of Cups. That's awesome, but is that it? You've got to be kidding me. This needed to be seen by someone. Now, when I heard, I forgot how to have fun, or, wow, my kids are so much older. It feels to me like, yes, there we go. I'm missing out. I'm not enjoying myself. What do? Oh, look at this. Wheel of Fortune. I've made a bunch of money. I've done well. Maybe the focus is now shifting to what was missed out on. So it's time to have a good time. I mean, I wish I was a bartender. I'd mix you something and say, here, sweetheart, lighten up, let your hair down, put your suit coat away. Okay. Spirit, it's funny because Archangel Metatron knows that I'm a little bit fiery when I want to hear something and I want it to be substantive. You know, I'm a reader, and I want to I want to have a meaningful message that is sent out. I might not always be so eloquent at my delivery, but I want it to be meaningful. And I heard, well, I guess you could switch up the title. It's good clickbait. And I had to laugh because sometimes we get drawn into what feels good, looks good, or might have a strong message for us. This is coming out so sincerely in the way that Spirit intended it. And I'm just kind of getting, you know, Gemini, whatever it is that you need to shift your focus from, it's important enough that an entire reading is based on it. So I want to look at a deck. I've got to actually dig for it because I don't usually use this in general readings. This is called The Power of Surrender. Gemini, what is Spirit asking you to release? Now, there could be several cards because not every Gemini is going to have a similar situation. For some of you, it's something that's draining you. For some of you, it's people. For some, yeah, I just saw my exit number synchronicity. Yep. You feel like you just want to go. You want to have some fun, or you just want to disconnect. And it could be that part of this is rethinking who you are, what is expected of you. So take what resonates, of course, leave the rest. That's what we always say. But what is it, Gemini Collective, that you are being asked to surrender to the divine? What are you being asked to surrender to the divine? Step into something, let something go, release fears surrounding, change, anything else. Last shuffle. Oh, I love this. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. The message I'm getting with this is some of you have been trying to prove something, I don't know, to yourself, to others, and you've kind of lost yourself in the process. Sometimes when we're playing, you know, by others' rules, or playing, swimming in a sea of you know, executives and people who have expectations, we become kind of robotic, and we forget how to have fun. And I think returning joy into your life is significant. Maybe there's friends you want to reconnect with. Maybe you know, wear a toga and go barefoot and just eat and, I don't know, have a good time for a weekend. Let's see what we have. Surrender, worry. For some of you, whatever this shift is, I feel like it has you a little bit in your head. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Surrender obsessive thinking. Well, you're an air sign, so am I. I get it. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Some of you have deliberately turned away from that part of you that maybe felt a little bit too vulnerable. This could be reuniting with someone. Maybe someone has expressed feelings for you, love for you, and you're like, well, you know, I'll kind of keep it, you know, at arm's length. Maybe when you open up your heart to a person, you'll find that thing, that little bit of joy, happiness, and fulfillment that's been missing. Okay, so let's take a look at how Spirit is guiding you through this. Emotional withdrawal. Take a break from whatever it is that has you wound up. This is my emotional reset card. For some of you, it would be really cathartic to go to the beach. I mean, talk about barefoot in a toga. I mean, just go enjoy yourself. Take a break if you don't live near water. Maybe take a weekend or take a drive. How is Spirit helping you through this? I'm getting back to what you love. Memories of love, the Six of Cups. Some of you may reconnect with someone from your past. There's a nostalgic energy with this. And I as advice from Spirit, I feel like this is take your time. Take your time. Back to simplicity, I'm also hearing. Material and spiritual prosperity. I feel like, Gemini, the message with this is, it is the Six of Pentacles. What are you putting into what makes you happy? What do you get back? If you have already achieved a place where you're comfortable, maybe you would find joy in giving, as that traditional tarot represents. Giving and receiving. Maybe for some of you, philanthropy sounds wonderful if you have, money. And maybe you have a lot of it. Temperance, patience. I feel like this is your pace. Just slow it down, slow it down. What are you willing to release or sacrifice to get what you want? Is there a person or situation on the other end of this, Spirit? That we've gotten the message very clearly that this is about a change of pace, enjoying their personal time and personal endeavors. But what awaits Gemini? Is there a pleasant surprise? Man holding a coin. Okay, this could be a person. It could be a job. Let's see. Could be an earth sign. The door to value. The thinking woman and indecision. Why do I feel like there's an evaluation of something that is kind of a big deal? And I won't say that I'm seeing an existing couple, but I could be. To me, it feels like what is presenting itself is almost a choice between what sustains a certain lifestyle or even relationship and what could be. And never mind the genders, that's not as big of a deal, but I'm getting like the evaluation is what fills that void. Bottom of the deck, a consciousness of lack. Wow, financial constraints. So, I mean, that feels like the pivot point. It's a decision you have to make for you. What else is presenting for you? A deepened, intimate relationship. Friends turned lovers. Maybe that's this. Bottom of the deck, truth, clarity, honest expression. I feel like something will change in your personal relationships when the focus for you, or if this is vice versa for your person, changes. There's a deepening of your connection. There is a strengthening of your resolve to enjoy life in a way. But I feel like it comes requiring a sacrifice of some sort. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Wow. This is interesting because I feel like this card is indicating that a decision has already been made. Nothing will come of this situation. If this is, I don't know, anything that just won't pan out in the way that you wanted, I feel like you're turning away from it. Void of course moon. I always find that so interesting. It's like, it's that drifter energy. And you might be asking yourself, what now? If this is letting go of a relationship, I mean, it could be, or the phase of a relationship to change it for the better. I think that you're seeing something for what it's worth, with a new lens, and looking at what it could be. If this is about, you know, changing the course of where your relationship goes. But there's a lot of introspection that you need. Your commitment is being tested. All right, this is a cliffhanger, but it's thought-provoking. So I don't want to overdo this. I think that the message is what it is. And this could simply be, does a relationship go the distance with me or does it not? Do I change the course of my life to bring something to a deeper level of intimacy? So there's lots of questions and lots of decisions around this. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. Good luck and have fun at the beach. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.